says I'm live. It says I am ready to rock and roll. There is some rock and rolling to be done. And we're going to friggin' rock and roll it. Let's say hi to people up in the chat room, Ski. Up in the room. Just want to say hello to you. Here early we had Andrew Buchanan. What's going on? Andrew Buchanan, pregame squad. Will Henderson. Jamie Williams. Keith Davis. Ryan Tarpey. What's going on, Ryan? Scrolling out. Ed Blitch is in the house. What's going on, Doctor? Just surgerying it up, I presume. Jason Coates is in the house. Keith Davis, if I didn't say Keith Davis already, I might have. Happy early birthday to you, Mr. Blitch. We got some EHG small batch for the birthday. Hells yeah, that's gonna be some good stuff. Some good stuff. Bill Henderson says that's a lot of naked BJs. Yeah, we're gonna taste them all. We're gonna taste them pretty hard. Michael Cline's in the house. What's going on, Mr. Friggin' Cline? Tim Evans. Cooler running. Just scrolling so fast. Z-Man, what's going on, Z-Man? Holy smokes. Chris Sprague, Jeff Massman, Patrick Fulmer, Andrew Spurrell, Tolf Thomas. Let's friggin' do this. Eric Hetzler. Eric Hetzler's here too. Woo! Let's do this. Woo! All right. Z-Man says, thanks for the holler back on them coins. Oh, heck yeah. They went out, your second one went out today, yesterday, Sunday, Monday, Saturday. Should be there in a day or two. Should be there soon. Let's friggin' rock and roll. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for coming in on my new Monday slot. That's right. That's what we're doing from now on. Monday nights, 9 p.m., you're getting me live. So live. Live and ready to rock. Every Monday, 9 p.m. I don't care if Fred Minnick is live doing whiskeys that are brand new that we've never tasted before. I don't care if he's doing it. Stick a dynamite up his butt. Kaboom. Jerk. Stealing the spotlight. It's okay. Mondays, 9 p.m., where you're going to find me from now on for my live streams for the time being. And then new videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. That sounds like some structure. That's right. Some structure. Mondays, live. Tuesdays and Fridays, new videos. So 3 times a week you get to see this face. This friggin' face. Ed Blitch loves the Nature Boy tee. He's wheeling and dealing, rocking and rolling. Woo! I saw this t-shirt at the old grocery store, and I was like, I'll take 700. I took one. They only had one triple extra large. I took it. Man, so happy everybody's coming up in here. We got nearly 40 people already. I'm excited. This is going to be a fun night. Scotty from My Bourbon Journey's in the house. Man, I almost didn't make it tonight. Came this close to calling it off and saying not happening. Ryan Tarpey says, hell yeah, what's up? Probably due to the was the old Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Woo? I don't know. But yeah, hell yeah. Keith Davis says, Ascot makes me think of those little Macchiato cigars. Tornado. Oh, okay. I was saying, I almost didn't make it here tonight. I was Kishi Wines is in the house. I can't help myself but to interrupt myself because I'm an idiot. Shut up. I'm an idiot. I can't help it. I don't know. Oh, boy. This is just already a shit show. I've been drinking. Sorry. I've been drinking a little bit. Been doing it a little bit already. We'll get to why. Josh Nichols says, Matt. Sounds like my mother, except for my mom will say Matthew. What's going on, Sam? Josh Nichols. Andrew Buchanan says, if you had canceled, I would have bottle killed my JDBP. That sounds dangerous. Anyway, So a couple things happened today. First, I told Cline this already in a text message because the way things were going, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it here anyway. But I almost died because at around noon o'clock or so, I was eating some cold pizza. And first time this has ever happened to me in my entire friggin' life. Took a bite of pizza and I was actually watching the Bourbon Junkies Michter's 20 video. And it was just after the B-roll as I was waiting for Sean's reaction to the Michter's 20. Looking at my phone, took a bite of pizza, and all of a sudden, fucking pizza crust or meat, chicken or something down the old air pipes. And I went, ha, ha, ha. And my wife was like, Matthew, you okay? And I was like, and it took me a minute. I was like, I think I'm just going to cough this right up. It's going to come right out. And then a few seconds later, I realized couldn't breathe and food actually was going to kill me, and not because of diabetes or because of the old obesity, but just because inhaled it. And food stuck right in the old esophageal deal. Oh, that hurts. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is how people choke. And I was looking around and I was like, ha, ha, ha. And I was over the sink and I was waiting for my wife to come running in the room, and she eventually did. But before that, I kind of like hit my tummy on the old countertop, like enough. And I then just coughed it out and it came out, thank God, and it went in the sink. And my entire body was like throbbing in pain. Like my elbows hurt. I was just like, holy shit, pizza almost killed me. Oh man. Scared me. It was a little scary. DC says, I'm ADHD whiskey, the style and profile, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss, stealing, wheeling, and dealing, son of a gun to be, man. You gotta beat the man. Woo! Yeah, so almost died, but didn't. But for a while there, my throat was pretty scratchy, and I was like, I don't know if I can drink whiskey or not. But it was fine. It was totally fine. Mash and Drum says, cheers, beautiful. I hope you're talking to me. And cheers right back at you. Throwing it back at you. Did you finish the slice? Actually, no. I actually threw the slice of pizza in the sink, and I was like, good gravy. I have pissed off kids upstairs, too. I was banging around. Anyway, you Heimlich yourself. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't, like my wife was asking me like what I did to like help myself. Like I told her I coughed it up. I didn't really get into details about like me kind of like banging myself on the counter because I didn't want to scare her too much, but that's what I did. And I am okay. Except from that. And then I friggin' got in the van with the wife and kids, and we drove to a park like 20 minutes from here. And the park is closed, but we were able to go and play on the grass. And after the old near-death experience, my wife told me she could not physically Heimlich maneuver me because I am way too fat. So we were out in the park, and I got out in the grass with my 3-year-old and 4-year-old little girls, and I was like, time to burn some weight off. So I started running around, just running full speed ahead, 4.4 miles an hour. Yeah, 0.4, just full speed, running in circles, and then I went and I hid behind a tree because they were kind of playing tag with me and hide and seek at the same time. And I went and I hid behind a tree, and then they came running up behind the tree and they were like, hey, and then like I got a little shove or push. And I'm huge and clumsy, and I like fell over down this little tiny hill, and I fell and I landed with my elbow in the grass, and I hit the ground and just stopped. And all 300 lbs of me stopped, and I just heard crunching sounds, and I had the wind knocked out of me, and I think I destroyed some ribs or some spinal stuff because ouch, and I'm hurting so bad right now. But I didn't want to stop not doing this, or I didn't want to not do that. I just wanted to do this. Anyway, got home like 4 p.m. or so and started drinking. And this is where we're at now. I'm feeling okay, not fantastic. If I've got to get up, it'll be a lot of pain, and you'll see me go like this because my ribs are hurting tremendously. Now I'll shut up and get to the whiskey. But that's why I almost didn't make it here tonight. That was way longer story than I should have been. So sorry. Forgive me. Apologize. 10 minutes in, all you heard is me blabbing. Good grief. Cline says, okay, Chokey McChokerson, tell me about the wobbles now. Yeah. Dude. Cline, I'm sorry. I was just telling people about my damn day. Gosh dang it. I can't tell y'all about my day? Fine. Whatever. Maybe nobody cares. It's fine. I'm totally fine. 100%. Let's rock and roll. Patrick Fulmer loves the story of me almost dying and then me almost going to the emergency room. That's cool. That's right. Cline says, tell people about the wobbles. This is a wobble glass. This is a wobble glass, an ADHD whiskey wobble glass. I started a pre-sale today. For these things, they look like this. They weeble and wobble and don't fall down. They spin in circles. They twirl. They swirl. They get to girl. They are pretty awesome and sweet. They actually fit in my hand really well, and they nose really good as well. So these are the wobble glasses. How do I get the wobble glass off the screen? There it is. The first glass I'm selling because it's like a fidget spinner for the whiskey drinker. It's fun to spin in your hand. It's fun to spin on the table or on the desk. Nose is really good. And actually, I've been using this a lot since I got it. If you're interested in getting one, the link is in the description below as far as how to pick one of these up. But yeah, these are pretty neat little glasses. Pretty neat little glasses. All right. Those are the wobble glasses. Cross that off my list of things to talk about. Crossed it off, and I did it. Oh, thanks, Cline. That's nice of you to do. I'm just going to take a deep breath. Although it hurts, I'm just going to do it. Get your glass amazing, says Cline. Cline's been drinking too, apparently. So, okay, what I wanted to start the night with was a little bit of whiskey, hashtag whiskey in a box. So far I've done 4 whiskey in a boxes. I got 2 correct and 2 wrong. But I told my wife, come downstairs, pour me a whiskey, put it in a box right there. And here it is. And it's my job to figure out what's in the whiskey glass. What's in the box? That's my job, to find out what's in the box. So if you haven't watched those videos, they're on my old YouTube page. But so I need to figure out, based off of only nosing and tasting, what is in this whiskey glass. It smells young. Smells young and sweet. She's a young, sweet-smelling broad, this one. And after I do this, then I'm going to start pouring the old blind from Mr. Cline himself. $5 super chat from Will Henderson. Cheers to 3 times a week of this face. Hells yeah. Hells yeah. Am I on Top Chat or am I on... it's a good thing to find out if I'm on Top Chat or not. Top Chat. Oh, I'm on Top Chat, not Live Chat. Now I'm on Live Chat. But anyway, thanks, Will, for the $5 super chat. Super friggin' nice of you. Appreciate that so friggin' much. I've got some cool news about what's happening next week with live streams, what's starting up. So this week will be a fun week, but next week will be even more fun. Okay. Remind me to tell you what's happening next week. I have a list here, but I'll probably forget. This smells young. It smells like a young bourbon. Not a rye, but a bourbon. Okay. Stingy, corny, young. I'd say under 100 proof. Under 100 proof. Definite rye in the mash bill. Maybe like a 5 year, like a 5-6 year here. Maybe I don't think it's a bottled and bond. I don't think it tastes that high proof. Keaton Denny says, "What's up, Porter? Wife said I got my coin today. One day when I go home, I will actually get to behold the glory. Thanks." No problem, man. Thanks for getting a freaking coin. If you want a coin, those are also there's a link in the description below on how to get a coin as well. If you want to know what a coin looks like, it looks like this. ADHD Whiskey is my old logo, and then serial numbered. And on the back, it's totally legit neighborhood spirits competition. Double gold, winner, chicken dinner. Looks like that. They're not quite as bright as those. They're a little bit more faded, which I was surprised to see when I got them. But if you want a challenge coin, those are in the description below as well. I feel like I'm trying to sell you guys stuff, and I feel like an asshole. So punch me in the face with the sledge fork hammer for being a jerk. And I will PayPal you $44 for doing that. Young, 95-ish, 90 proof, less than 100 proof, but more than 86, between 90 and 100 proof. Corny, dusty corn, razzleberries, trying to think of what I have that's not quite a bottled and bond. This doesn't suck though. This is actually, it's very sweet. It's sweet. It's pretty unfamiliar to me. I don't know. Part of me wants to say it's like an old Bardstown bottle of bond, but I don't think it's that hot. I wonder if my palate's off tonight. I just drank. By drank, I mean I just brushed my teeth like an hour ago. And I feel like there's some remnants going on. $20 from Clinester. Dude, thanks, man. He says, "Buy the wobbles or I will find you and I will kill you. I have a particular set of skills. Cline gave me money and told you he'd kill you." Thanks, Cline, for threatening everybody. Friggin' love it. Josh Nichols says, "Coins are awesome." Thanks, dude. Oh, man. I'm rubbing my coin and other things right now. Oh, Ed Blitch. You son of a blitch. That's dirty. But also I like it. For some reason I like it. Uncle Buck's in the house. What's going on, Uncle Buck? Hells yeah. Kyle Rawson. Keith Davis. Keith Davis says, "What's up, Uncle Buck? You get that little Blanton's?" He sure as hell got that little Blanton's. Tim Evans, 2 more wobbles gone. Dude, thanks, man. Slade Glagio says, $5 super chat. "So now we have murder hornets to contend with. I'm guessing Godzilla will rise from the deep in June. Drink up, gents." I thought they were like something. I didn't think they were murder hornets. I thought they were something different. But I guess they're murder hornets. I mean, I thought they were like Asian killer bees or something. But now there's something called murder hornets. And if there are murder hornets, then I am a homicidal hornet bee killer. Okay, I'll stop. This Patrick Form says, "I have my coin. It's totally legit. Glad you didn't die." I'm glad I didn't die too. Thanks for getting a coin. I never thought anybody would ever buy ADHD whiskey coins. Speaking of that, $5 super chat from Josh Anderson says, "Here's some money for a bunch of toilet paper since the killer hornets are here to steal our whiskey. They are going to get beat down. I will not let a bunch of bees come into my country, America, and do whatever they want to do without me being armed with a fly swatter, 1 per hand, and just hitting like drumming. Dead hornet. Dead. Kick drum. Dead. I'll probably kill 75 hornets in an hour. That's more than one per minute if you're counting and keeping track. All right, I think this is unfamiliar. It's lower than 100 proof. It is young. It is not bad. And I'm probably way off on this. I'm going to say this is a bottle that was a gift from Kyle over at Bourbon. I'm going to say that this is the Duke whiskey. Duke. It's Duke. It's a Wild Turkey 5-year. It's like a 5-year Wild Turkey product that they put into a Duke bottle. I actually did a blind a long time ago, and I put this over Blanton's and a bunch of other shit. So I'm quite enjoying this. It smells younger on the nose than it tastes, but it's very sweet, actually pretty enjoyable. And it doesn't really remind me of anything, and I haven't really touched that bottle very often. So if I get this right, it's a complete, total luck. Not because I'm good, because I'm lucky. We'll see. Let's do it. Let's friggin' do it. Cline says, links for coins and glasses. Thanks, man. Michael Cline is pimping out. Pimping me. We're pimping it out. We're pimping it out. All right. Oh, I'm hurting. It hurts to twist. Hurts to do the twist. Okay, I can't twist at all. I'm going to have to back it up. Oh, I was right. And I don't feel particularly good about this because, oh shit, I almost broke some stuff. I don't feel particularly great about this. I don't know why. Maybe I should feel good about it. It was a total guess. And maybe that's why I don't feel good about it, because I wasn't sure. I wasn't totally sure. But it reminded me of what I remembered this tasted like. And I don't know. I guess I've done 5 of these and I've got 3 right. Maybe my palate is not off point. Maybe my palate is on point. Oh. Now, what makes that easier, what makes me doing whiskey in the box easier than some other people is I don't have a mother ton of bottles. I have like 60 bottles back there. And you can kind of rule out, when you drink something that's under 100 proof, you can start ruling out like more than half the field. So then you can start thinking like, what could it possibly be? No Jim Beam profile. That's how I deciphered that. So, oh, it hurts to cough. God damn it. Don't do that. Oh, Bourbon Junkie says, what the fuck is going on over here? Nothing, just a fat guy. A fat guy drinking whiskey. Getting whiskey in the box is correct. Correct. Working on my B-roll. In case you haven't, for my next video, maybe you'll see the old B-roll in there. Could happen. You never know. Okay, so let's cross some stuff off the old list. Let's cross some stuff off. Cline says, get off your asses and give my boy your coins. I don't know what that means, but okay. Oh, maybe coins means you're like your quiche. Who knows? Dan says, haven't had alcohol in like 20 hours. Probably time to start. Yeah, probably time to start about 20 hours ago. We talked about the wobble glass that's for sale. We talked about the coins. Boom, boom. 2 things knocked right out. We talked about what else? Oh, we did the old whiskey in the box. That wasn't on my list, but we did it anyway. 73 people in chat. Love all of you. Thanks for coming in and watching this crap. It's a shit show, but it is awesome and fun. I love it so much. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up. It helps. So Cline sent me a flight that was to compete with the flight that was sent from DC. Daniel Carter sent me a flight of hot chicks. And then Michael Cline sent me a flight of the naked bourbon junkies, the not hot chick. Dan's pretty. I mean, I don't know. Well, let's get into it. Nick Foles says Mike Tyson knocking shit out. Do you guys see that new Mike Tyson video? He's like 7,300 years old and he's punching like 1,000 miles an hour. It's pretty crazy. Okay, I'm gonna reach back here and get these. It's the key. I'm putting the key under the computer. If I lose the key, remind me it's under the computer. Because there are six whiskeys here. There's three in one foul swoop. I grabbed three. Eric L is in the house. Says, "Hello, Elaine. Hello, Elaine." That's Seinfeld for anybody who hasn't ever seen that. But somebody asked Uncle Buck earlier if he got his miniature Blantons. He sure as heck did. He got that, I believe, early this week. It showed up at Uncle Buck's porch in Uncle Bucktown. All right. So these are the contestants. We have Belly Shirt Sean, who is a fraction of the attractiveness to Sleepy Snuggy Sean. Sleepy Snuggy Sean is a pretty attractive fellow, and they're wearing yellow and green tops respectively. Then we have Schlammered Sean. Schlammered Sean, after he drank 16 ounces of Stag Jr., is Schlammered Sean here. Then we have Blondan, Blondano, and we have motor skill impaired Dan. I like to call him stroked out Dan because he lost control of his hands during this and he poured Elijah Craig 18 all over his face. By the way, if I hit $100 in super chats tonight, I'll face pour some Evan Williams, bottle and bond. How about that? Just in remembrance of the face pour that Shook did on himself, I will face pour Evan Williams bottled and bond all over my old beard and eyeballs. And then we have Dan Exotic, which is the Bourbon King here himself, Dan Exotic. So there are 6 whiskeys here that I need to start pouring. So that's what I'm going to start doing right now. While I do this, I want to tell you about what's happening starting next week. And I didn't I was going to make an overlay of this thing, and I forgot to do it, so I will have to show you on my old cell phone. But you will enjoy it. Here's my phone. I'm totally on top of my game tonight. I sent Mr. Daniel Shook an Instagram message a few days ago, and I said, "Mr. Shook, I need your blessing for something." He said, "What is it? What is it, young Padawan?" Whatever that means. And I said, "I need to purchase something, but I want your approval." And he said, "What is it? I already asked you what is it, and you didn't answer me, so what is it?" And I said, I would like, I'm trying to stall because I'm trying to pull up the picture if you can't tell. Where did it go? Son of a bee sting. Oh, I thought I was more on top of my game. I'm pretty not on top of my game, actually. Let's see. Orders. There it is. There she be. Will it please go to the thing? There it is. Well, beginning next week, it's a rebirth of some. It's a resurgence, some would say. It is something that is going to be amazing and excellent. And it is going to be a twist of an old Bourbon Junkies tradition that I've got the okay from above, from the junkies themselves. And we are going to be doing the friggin' wheel. The wheel and the deal. And all the appeal. It's the resurgence of the friggin' spinning wheel. The whiskey wheel. returns to ADHD Whiskey's channel, the Bourbon Junkie Whiskey Wheel. Uncle Buck, $15 super chat says, I'm okay if you just play a clip of Dan's face pour. If I knew how to do that, I would. But don't know how to do that, so can't. Uncle Buck and Keaton Denny are the men. They are the men. They're good dudes, those guys. Those guys are good dudes. Let's see. We got the old yellow cap going in the old, that which is so far we have Tiger King, Exotic Dan in one glass. And then I probably should have done this ahead of time. I'll stop talking so much. I'm gonna start pouring some whiskeys because we need to get into this. We need to get into this so hard and so fast. Slade Galage is working on blends over there. Oh gosh. That's the huge news. The huge channel news. Oh, I gotta pick that up. It's way down there. God damn it. I can't bend over. It really, my old riblets hurt a lot when I bend over. So I'm just gonna get a new coin from the bag. How about that? I did it. I got a new coin from the bag. Because pain's not good. Nobody likes pain, except for people who do, and those people are weird, and they would like what I'm going through. All right. Bourbon Junkie says, Cline, damn it, I'm going to come over and start making content of you on a channel called Primetime Cline Drink and Shine, and then I'll have creative control over editing. Not a bad idea. Cline should have his own channel, unless, of course, your name is Schmisky Schmick and you don't think he should, in which case, he shouldn't. But he should, in my book. In my book, he should. All right. Holy Cline, you sent me so many alcoholic beverages here that I need to sample and go through. It's going to take me all night. It's literally going to take me all night. But what else do we have to do except for nothing? Nothing at all. All right, last one. Last one. Going in the old glassaroo. So Cline sent me these samples, and he said he wants to know the order in which I prefer them, and then he wants to know what I think the proof, price, and age is on each of them. Now, like I said earlier, I have no idea if my palate is going to hold up through all this, but it could possibly hold up. Who knows? Who's to say? We're going to find out. We're going to find out right now. Should I do all Dan's first, all Sean's first, or alternate? I'm going to alternate. Got my page here. Oh, I'll put that up here. I'll put that there. I'll put my page there and my ink pen in a hole that I just created right there. 69 people in chat. A few people dropped out because they couldn't put up with my ignorance and my slowness, but we're going good. We're going just fine. All right, blue, yellow titty, yellow, blue titty, green, and red. That's 6. 6 drinks we will start drinking now. Oh, geez. You guys need to start reminding me when I start talking about stuff and then forget to talk about stuff. Someone's hurt their ribs. Seth Fulmer. Patrick Fulmer says, I fell at a boat dock. My ribs hurt for over a month. Dude, I thought for sure I was going to the emergency room. When I landed, I heard so many crunches. It all went, and I was like, good gravy grief. This is bad news. Is anybody excited about the wheel, the return of the wheel? I hope so. The friggin' wheel's back. I hope not a single person's excited about the wheel. Well, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'm excited about it. I don't need you guys to be excited because I'm excited. All right, first one. First smell, we're going to do Blondan. Ric Flair says, quit being a bitch. Ooh, quit being a... You're okay. I think my wife might actually be under Michael Cline's account right now. Telling me to quit being a bitch. Yeah, well, that's what my wife said. So you and her are on the same page. Josh Anderson says, yes, spin the wheel and come what I win and see what I win. That's right. Stuff like that. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I've got some ideas. Don't drink but chug, says Muay Thai 23. I should have known that was him. Dude, I'll hop on that wheel and ride it to the sunset. Okay, good. There are some people who are excited about the wheel. And woo! Oh, that smells fantastic and nice. Again, this is Blondan. Blondanio. Smells aged. So aged and so sweet. Sweet oak. Sweet oak maple syrup. Gorgeous. A gorgeous nose. The color is darker than Selma Hayek after 6 straight sessions in a tan booth. Because Selma Hayek I don't think is very tan. And I don't know why I said Selma Hayek. So I had to put her in a tanning booth. Smells good. Creamy sweet oak. It's like an oak soda. If you were to have a soda can with oak soda in it that was flat, you left it open for a couple days. Oh, yeah. Was that Fabio? I don't think it was Fabio. I think it's from that one movie with the old end of the world. Oh, I can't remember. Somebody will know. Somebody will know who it is. Man, okay, I'm getting some bitterness on here too. Children are throwing each other through ceilings and roofs and windows. Oh, man. DC was a $20 super chat. Let's get drunk for America. Face pour tonight, motherfuckers. All right. Hells yeah. Let's do it till the wheels fall off. Or on. Let's do it till the wheels fall on. Hear you a song and make me want to roll through the windows fall something. Ooh. How do I check to see where something is doing stuff? 75 of you. Hell yeah. I'm excited. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and watching this crap. We're going to get into it right now. This smells divine. Little raspberry. I'm trying to think if there's any. There might be some bananas on here, but I'm not quite sure. Thanks, DC, for that freaking super chat, too, by the way. That's awesome. Oh, wow. What the hell is that? That tastes... That tastes like syrup. Is that why it's so dark? Oh, tastes like a pancake mixed with oak. I've never had the Oak Knob Creek, the maple Knob Creek, but I imagine that's what that tastes like. But that's really good. And the legs are thick. That is so different that I don't know if that's good or bad, which is weird. Huh, I don't know. All right, let's get these ribs feeling better. Let's go to the next one, the green one. Green one is Snuggy Sean. Snuggy Sean. Ooh. A little bit sour, more sour smelling. This one. Ooh. I actually don't know if I like the nose on this one. Huh. Like a sour. This smells like a wet washcloth. but not like a clean wet wash. Like let's say you washed the dishes with a dish rag for a week, and then you smelled it. Very sour on the old nosaroo. Kind of dark. Huh. Wonder what this could be. Okay. All right. What the hell did you send me? Are these flavored whiskeys? Or are they just really oaky and they have very unique tastes to them? Because it tastes oaky, but it also tastes like complete. Okay, I have no idea what these are. Huh. Was that good? Oh, wow. What is that? What the So, okay, also, Cline told me he doesn't think I've had these before. So far, you're correct. Muay Thai 23 says, bro, taste test for Loco. Nah. Borderline enlarged heart. For Loco dropped me dead in about 7 seconds. What is this? Thanks, guys. Hot buttery rolls was reason. Yeah. These hot buttery rolls did the old what do you call it? The old Photoshop job on most of these things. I am completely flabbergasted. I have no idea what those are. Those are so out of left field to me. Derek Harmon says Widow Jane Decadence for the first one. I don't know what Decadence. Okay, so I think that the first one is more. Man, those are just so different. They're not bad. They're just weird, and they might be delicious. I can't tell. I really can't tell. What's funny is tasting stuff that, like, I'm not sure if these are. I'm not sure why they're unique, why they're so different. Are they unique and different for reasons that are like how do you put it? Is there tomfoolery involved? Or is it just like some sort of weird barrel finish, like toasted barrels or like secondary barrels or finished barrels, or just really long aged inside of a cemetery? Who knows? I have no idea. Okay. Cline says the order was intentional. I'm drinking these randomly. What order am I supposed to be drinking them in? You never told me what order I should be drinking them in at all. I got a box full of samples. What order should I be drinking them in? Because I got a box full of samples, and they were wrapped up individually in saran wrap. And then I got this ADHD blind. And I didn't open that because I think that was probably the key. So what the hell order am I supposed to be drinking them in? Yeah, fudge that up, unless I got hammered and didn't read something right at some point in our conversations. But I'm too deep, and I had no order. I had no order planned. I guess the order Scrooge in the face. Unless I randomly got the order correctly. Josh Hennon says Roy G. Biv. Roy G. Biv. I'm waiting for Cline to give me the A-OK to continue, since he told me the order he didn't tell me what order I should be drinking them in, but then he says that the order was intentional. Unless he means that the random order was intentional, which could make sense. 73. Oh, Nike's breaking stuff. 73 people in chat still. Cline says, you didn't fudge it up, dude. Well, then you confused the mother out of me. All right, that's fine. Wildlife Whiskey's in the house. What's going on, dude? Mr. Wildlife and Whiskey. It gave me a second to now move on to motor skills disabled, stroked out Dan, who is seen here pouring Elijah Craig 18 all over his corneas, pupils, and eyebrows. None in his mouth, of course, because who drinks it when you can visually absorb it? Here. This is stroked out Dan. Ooh, that's an oaky bugger. Okay, so far I think I've got 3 oaky sons of bitches in here. The random was intentional. You said that. Okay. You confused me for no reason. Okay, but still. This is, unless I'm crazy, and I've done this before. The Mash and Drum sent me a flight one time, and it was full of like BTAC stuff, and for some reason I got attached to the oak note, and I just could not let it go, and I just kept thinking everything was so oaky. But I think this is super oaky, and I think that the 2 I had before this also oaky. Now, this could be Elijah Craig 18 because it is super oaky. And this is also in the glass that Dan poured Elijah Craig 18 over his eyeballs with. So who knows? We'll see in a second. Nick Full says EC18 is better as a shampoo. I've tried 2 different samples of Elijah Craig 18. One of them better than the other. Let's see. That's delicious. I like that a lot. Sweet. A sweet oak under 100 proof. Maybe right at 100 proof. Oh man, that reminds me of an old Fitz decanter, actually. I think. That's really good. Okay, I like that a lot. Whatever's in there is sweet, oaky, possibly a weeder, maybe not. I'm gonna have to go back to that and hit it up to find out more. But so good. In my head, I've got a million things running through it. I'm wondering, what did he send me? Is there some sort of because Cline's also sent me like a whole Nike load of Blantons before, like all the Blantons in a flight. So I'm like, is this like some Michter's flight? Is this some like a rhetoric flight? Is this some like, I don't know. But like, the more I'm tasting these, like a blood oath flight, oh, I've never. Could this be a blood oath flight? I don't know the ages on blood oaths though. Huh, weird. I'm gonna go into this one, the yellow dot, number 4 out of 6. Yeah, and then Dan says, here's the thing, Cline doesn't own cheap whiskey. Also, I know that, which I own like 90% cheap whiskey. So the yellow one is Belly Shirt Sean, who looks like he's upset. But he shouldn't be, because he is rocking the old low body fat and the really super sexy tied sweater over the neck. And that is pretty awesome. So yellow pour here. Here we go. Ooh, that smells sour too. I think the number 2 and 4 here are sourish. Is this really young? Okay, this is way more sour. Way more sour than the number 2. Huh. Interesting. It smells, for some reason, it smells very, very corn forward. Huh. I gotta taste it, I guess. Yeah. Not a fan of that one. Exactly. Not so much. I would say out of all of these, that's my least favorite of the bunch so far. It tastes oaky and young, if that makes sense. Very sweet, very not that good. I feel bad because I have no friggin' clue what he sent me. So I could be being an asshole about some really good stuff. Bourbon Junkie says, where the hell are we buying these wobble glasses? Oh, it's in the old description below. The wobble glass is available through my old PayPal description below. It's $25 for 1 shipped or $40 for 2 shipped. I don't know if I put that in there in the description or not. Could be. Maybe I didn't. You know what? I don't think I did, which is pretty stupid of me. Maybe I did, which would be pretty smart of me. I feel like my attention span is pretty bad, and it's getting worse. Oh, I did. I put the whole everything in there. Yeah, it's in the description. If anyone's interested in the old wobble glass, it's in the description. It's in the description. Nailed it. Friggin' nailed it. Awesome. Bourbon Drink says, that's got to be Garrison Belmorange. I have no idea, but it smells young. And Garrison is what, a Texas whiskey? Maybe. How many of these bitches do you have to sell to ship them? I wanted to make sure that I sold the wobble glasses. I wanted to sell, let's see. I wanted to sell a dozen. I wanted to make sure that I was going to sell at least a dozen of them before I ordered a case. There's 48 in a case. I want to make sure there's some interest because I don't want to be sitting on like 40 glasses that nobody wants because I can only use so many. So I want to sell at least a dozen, hopefully more before I order them, just so I know that there's interest. So far, I don't know. I haven't checked because I'm so busy with these whiskeys. The next one here, Chris Taylor says ADHD swirls whiskey better than anyone. That's a fact. If there was a book of science, like an encyclopedia, and you looked up best whiskey swirler, there'd be a picture of me swirling whiskey probably for hours because I could do it. Really fast swirls. This one is Schlammertron. Stag Junior Schlammertron is yellow boob. Oh, I burped and it hurt. All right, here we go. Ooh. These are all way weird. None of these are normal, which is strange. He wants to know proof, price, and age. Holy crap. I'm going to fail this miserably. It smells old. It smells age. That's higher proof. Oh, I like that. Weird. I need to reset my thinking here. I'm overthinking this. I'm literally overthinking this. Blueberries. I got my own head, and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. That one's high proof. One. I haven't shit. This is hard. Chris Taylor says, if you get a buzz on free whiskey, did you really fail? Sometimes. It's not about getting the buzz. Sometimes, literally, sometimes getting slammed up, hammered, kind of makes the whole game fall apart. I want to be smart, although I'm not, but I want to get these right. It's more of a game. But I get to drinking, I get to open it up, I'm having fun, getting buzzed on free whiskey, then I look like an idiot. And if there's one thing in the world I'm comfortable with, it's looking like an idiot. But I don't want to look like an idiot every single time. These have all got to be pretty expensive. I'm looking at the colors on these, and these are some dark. There's two of them. Two of them are dark Tara Banks looking broads, and then some of them are not. I don't know. I'm going to go to the last one. The last one. The Anaconda Swirl. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, Fulmer got his bourbon stain flight. I wonder what Chris sent him. Yeah, Andrew says, I'm in it for the flavor, not the buzz when I drink whiskey. I mean, let's not be completely, like, I'm not going to say that the fact that it makes me feel good and like makes me happy and laugh and smile and enjoyable isn't enjoyable, because it is. But at the same time, like when I start getting into flights of more than 4 whiskeys, I start to be like, oh shit, I'm going to fall apart during this and I'm not going to be able to get it right. And I've got a flight of 6, and I'm pretty sure, since I've been drinking since 4 p.m., that this is going to fall apart. Oh, it smells good. It smells good. Oh, wow. That's a creamy. Wow, that's really good. And that's Exotic Dan. Exotic Dan is very good. Oh my. I love it. Oh. So I need to, this is my plan here. I'm going to situate them into the ones I think I like the most to the best to the worst. So I'm going to resituate these. Then I'm going to taste through them again, gauging what I think is high proof, low proof, young, old, all that stuff. Looking good, Matty Ice. I'm working, but I had to stop in. Woo! Bourbon Sane is slinging. You're working at 10 o'clock at night? Holy crap, man. That's crazy. People are out there filling their Prilosec at 10 o'clock at night. That's weird. All right, let's start figuring out which, because I only have an ounce of each of these, which is 6 ounces, so it should probably put me deep into the bag. But I need to make sure that I have enough of each of them to make the proper choice, to make the proper decision. And if that, I think I said I like this one the least, which was that one there. And then here. Then the blue was Joe. It was Dan Exotic. I think I like Dan Exotic pretty much at the top. And then here was there. Okay, this is what's weird. I can't really, I can show you, I guess. There are some of them. Some of them are this color. If you can see the color, hopefully you can. And then some of them are not that color. They're this color. And there is a major discrepancy there. As I like to call it, a discrepancy. This one is the one I thought tasted like maple syrups. And this one is the one I just thought would taste like a high proof, good whiskey, good bourbon. Now, two of the bunch are super dark, like all really dark. And then 4 of them are all around like a nice little amber color. Chris Martino, I joined late and you're talking about erotic Dan. What's going on? It's Dan Exotic. You know, the Bourbon King himself. Oh, I'm stretching. Oh, stretching this way too. Oh my gosh. Did you see those right there? Do you see that? Do you see woo? You see? Oh, just loaded with fat. I cannot believe that my body hurts so bad right now. After drinking all this, it should feel better. Tomorrow I'm going to be hurting. Hurting so bad. Now, the question is, how do I want to approach this? And this is how I'm going to approach it. I'm going to approach it by drinking what I think was my least favorite first. Seems like a smart idea. There you go. Shabango. Whew, smells very young. Very weird and sweet. Oh man, I do not like Sam I Am. I think I know what that is. I think Cline. I sent Cline. I'm pretty sure. And if you're in the house, yeah, Thrasher's here. I sent Cline a bunch of whiskey samples, and I think I sent him 2 ounces of America bourbon. Of America. And I bet you he tasted it and then rebottled it and sent it back to me. That's what Belly Shirt Sean tastes like. Is not good. I'm gonna say when I screw this up, I'm gonna feel very terrible. I'm gonna say might be a 2-year whiskey. Proof I think is around 90. All right. Moving on from that disgusting mess. Sorry, if that's supposed to be a very good whiskey, it did not taste good to me tonight. End of story. Going on to Cline says, nope, I don't send bad shit. God damn it. Now I've got to rethink my whole strategy. No. That smells young. That might not be the America bourbon. That might be like a Texas whiskey that doesn't do it for me. It smells young, tastes young. I will not be fooled. That smells old. Oh, it smells good. Oh, now I got them all confused. I think is this the Elijah Craig 18 face pour one? Yeah, this is. I like this a lot. So Cline says, I don't send. What do you say? I don't send bad shit. That was like a dig at me because I sent him 2 ounces of America and I sent him bad shit. I'm sorry. Forgive me, please. Please forgive me. Bernstein says, young or super old Canadian. There was one of them in here that smelled like a really young oaky son of a bitch. Can't remember which one it was. We'll get there. Man, this is good. I like the. Wow. So, whatever is in Face Pour Dan, the old, what do you call it? Stroked out shook here. No motor skills. Basically, 30-year-old regression Dan is delicious, and I think it is. That might be Elijah Craig 18 in there. I don't know. I don't remember Elijah Craig 18 being that good, but I will say it is. It's up there. I'm gonna say it's an 18-year. 18-year. That is so good. If that's under 100 and what's weird is that it's a low proof, but it's so good. Carrie says, I'm sorry for the backhanded slap. So it was a backhanded slap. Son of a bitch. I'm sorry. I've got four samples plus some being poured that's sending out to Cline tomorrow that aren't that bad. They're pretty good. They're not as good as. By the way, see how red my face is? Got some sun yesterday. Sat on the beach. Some beach somewhere. Where was that? Oh, yeah. I thought 18 years. I'm going to say if this is under 100 and I'll say that's $140 whiskey. And oops, dropping stuff. Oh my God, that's the difference between the two I just drank as far as age goes is insanity. Now, I'm changing my mind. I'm saying that the one I just drank, I just took a sip of the yellow dot again. And I think that's got to be hotter than 90. That's got to be way hotter than 90. I'm crossing that off. And I'm saying it's 110 proof. I'm going to say that the first one I drank was 110. The very oaky one that was in the face pour glass is going to be... Oh, someone talking about Shania Twain? Oh, Shania... Why am I not paying attention to chat? Gonna get you good. Gonna get you. That's just a good... Oh, my gosh. Shania Twain. Man. I love Shania. Where was I? Oh, yeah. That one might be better than these two. There are 6 whiskeys here. I'm an hour and 8 minutes deep, which is not bad. I am not hammered yet, which is good. I am drinking water, which is nice. I think that... So what's running through my head? I like telling you guys what's running through my head, even though it's a bunch of BS and you guys might not ever understand. What's running through my head is I'm wondering if he sent me random things he never thought I'd tried before, or if this is like a whole group of things, like if it's the Rhetoric series or, you know, like a Michter series or something. Except for this one in the end is definitely young, this one in the end. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking about as I'm doing all this. I'm overthinking it. There's 85 people in here. High five to 85. Psh. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Thanks for joining me during this whole shenanigans. If you missed it, I have done several things so far tonight. I successfully guessed a whiskey in the box. I told people to buy my whiskey wobble glass. I told people to buy my whiskey challenge coins. I demanded that they do that. And as I talk, I realize that the alcohol is catching up with me because there were 6 samples here. Also, what else did I do? I have no idea. Oh, I talked about how the wheel is coming back next week. The Bourbon Junkie Whiskey Wheel will be here. Right there. Right there. All you super chatters will get the next week. It starts next week. Cannot wait to spin the wheel. Also, next week I'm doing a Chattanooga Chattanooga Experimental Whiskey Collection sent to me from Jacob Enrique Iglesias. He sent me a whiskey flight from the Chattanooga Whiskey Company that I can't wait to get into next week. So we'll do that. But also, don't let me forget about the huge channel news. I'll get to that. I'll get to it. I promise. But I gotta smell this one, taste it again. Don't give logic to the illogical. Oh my, wait, is Cline calling me fat? Cline says, it's all fat guy whiskey from a fat guy. I love you, man. I am pretty fat. I'm so fat. When I hit the ground today and my ribs cracked and my back fell into a million pieces, I think that I broke some ribs, and I think that my spine is not good, but I also think that I really, really hurt the earth. And I'm sorry, Earth, but I wrecked you so hard and so bad with my elbow. This smells really oaky and different. Okay. There are two. These are the two really dark ones. And I have no idea. Like, these are the ones that really threw me off. These are really different. He called himself a fat dude? Don't do that. You're not fat. If you're fat, what am I? Like an entire new development of houses? These smell old and they smell sweet, but they also smell like not completely legit bourbon whiskeys. Oh, especially this one smells like maple syrup, and this one, I don't know, I gotta taste them. That's good. It's super oaky. It's gotta be, man, it's so oaky that I'm not sure if it's a real or fake oak. Man. So I just went back and I tasted the one I thought was like an 18 year. Okay, here's the thing. I said here's the thing again because I can't help myself. The one I tasted before this one tastes oaky and the oak lingers. It's a real sticky oak. This one I just... Man, I'm baffled and super confused because I want to say that is it's, oh man, another $20 from Cline. Buy a wobble glass or coin or you will be in quarantine for 30 more days. Link in the description below on how to do all that. Thrasher says, how was that Bardstown bourbon, dude? I'm on the fence between that and the 4-gate seal box has. Oh, wow. I've never had the 4-gate, so it's hard to say. I've had the Discovery series from Bardstown, and I love it. It's really good. I'm gonna have to try I'm gonna have to go over to Cline's house and beat him with a wrench to try some 4-gate. Eric L says it has an oaky afterbirth. So oaky after the placenta. Oh my god! I dropped my water and my ribs hurt way too bad to pick it up. So whatever. What do I want to do with this one? I think I like this one. I think I like the Face Poor Dan more than I like Snuggy Sean. But I think that this is so confusing to me because I'm not sure if it's older than Face Poor Dan, which is what I thought was. Where did I put that? Oh, here it is. I said Face Bourdain was 18 years old. Then I said the green, the Snuggy Sean. It tastes oaky but also it's so dark. Why is it so dark? It's so dark, and I'm not sure if it's older or not. That is really good. It is sweet oak that comes and then goes. Oh man, what's the proof on that though? Has a little bit more of a bitterness, a little bit more of a spiky bitterness on the mid palate. That might be a Texas whiskey. It's because I'm not familiar with it at all. Like, at all. I'm going to say it's weird because it's both young tasting and old tasting and super dark. Weird. You know how hard it is to do super chats with your wife watching? That's funny. Because, yeah, I do. Cline says dark because it's amazing. It is really good, but I don't know what the hell is happening with it. It's like I don't know. I'm so confused that I'm gonna try the other blueberry version of the other dark one. I mean, like bitter coffee beans on that one. Okay. Coffee beans and maple syrup. Lots of maple syrup on there. Lots of maple syrup on that one. Why is it so dark? That one didn't taste exceptionally old, but it's very dark. I'm going to guess that the red and the green, which are Blondie Dan is the red, which I'm not a huge fan of it. It's so dark, but like it's weird. It's like it's a pancakey, yucky. It's weird. Son of a bee. Then the green is Snuggy Sean. I think that Snuggy Sean and Blondie Dan are both Texas whiskeys. And I'm going to say that the red is, man, so I have no idea how Texas ages their whiskeys. I'm guessing that they're younger, even though they taste older. I'm going to guess, and I'm totally going to be so wrong and feel so stupid. Adam Chapman, $5 super chat, says, cheers, Matt. Cheers, Adam. Give me some knucks. Bango. I'm going to say that red is 6 year. Dollar. I don't know how much these cost at all. $80. $80 proof. Crap. I should get the proof right. I should be able to do okay on the proof. That hurts really bad. And you know what? No, that's younger. That's younger than 6. Four. It might even be younger than 4. 2. I'm so stupid. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. 3. I'll go in the middle. 3. Proof is 112. Green, $5 Sweet Chat from Tim Evans. In Texas, they'll say they aged them bigger. That's just, they probably would. The green is a Snuggie Sean. Snuggie Sean is way better. Damn. I'm gonna say I might be wrong. That might not be a Texas whiskey. That tastes really good after tasting the red. I'm gonna say 16 years. It's gotta be $120 and 100 proof, maybe. This is hard. No, it's not the 100 proof. It's 90 proof. Huh. Oh, yeah. All right, we got the water. 81 people in chat. Thanks everybody for coming in. Pancakes are easy, dude. Do me proud. There are doing a flight of 6 whiskeys, trying to actually decipher what's in each glass is, I feel stupid, but I shouldn't, because it's really hard for anybody to do this. Unless, of course, they are geniuses or just completely full of shit. Like, it's not an easy thing to do. It's hard enough to do a whiskey in the box, knowing the whiskeys I have back here, trying to figure out what was poured for me. This is difficult. Let's move on. This one here is Schlammertschon, which I thought was really good. Schlammertschon is piney. Oh, is this a? This is different. I'm getting a pine note on Schlammertschon now. This smells like a pine tree. Oh, why didn't I get that before? It smells like a very syrupy pine tree, and I love it. Wow, that's a higher proof. I enjoy it. I like that a lot. I don't think it's a rye, though. I think this might be. All right. We're getting crazy. Cline says he doesn't know what's happening here. We're okay. Hear me out. Cline has a Mayor Pingree gin that was finished in bourbon barrels. And I'm pretty sure I don't like gin. But when I smelled this reminded me of the double rye I have that's finished in a gin barrel. So could this possibly be a gin finished in a bourbon barrel? I have no idea. Okay. This is ridiculous and stupid because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Cline says, I sent you 0 Pingree. Son of a bitch. So why'd you tell me that? Because now I'm completely lost. Don't do it. Don't do what? Oh, man. What the hell is that? It's really good. It's got to be a finished whiskey. A finished whiskey of some kind. It's Yellow Dot is like 111 proof. It's $100. It is. What's the last thing I'm looking for? Oh shit! I put 111 where the years go. It's definitely not 111 years old. I'll say it's that's probably one of the non-age dated ones because it doesn't really jump out of the glass as something that's overaged or particularly like under like I don't know. I'm gonna say it's probably one of the non-age dated ones, and it's gonna be 8 years old. 8 years old, $100, 111 proof. Cline is going to laugh at me when this is done. There's too many. Five is too many. I think 4 is a perfect number. 5 is too many. 6 is way too much. Bourbon Saint says, if it's an MGP pick, get it. If it's an Albert, okay, he's talking to somebody else. Blah, blah, blah. All right. I'm going to go into what I thought was my favorite at first. Cline says, everything is age dated. Dude, you sent me a text saying that some of them, 2 of them weren't. Whatever, that's fine. That's fine. I thought I liked this one the most. This blue dot, which is it's Dan Exotic. I think I might like Dan Exotic the most. Let's go in for a taste. The nose is pure friggin' delicious. The best of the bourbon notes. A high proof bourbon note. Oh, dude. Whatever's in blue. Oh my gosh. Everything is age dated except 2. That's what I said. Oh man. This blue dot, whatever is in Dan Exotic is by far it's my favorite for sure. It's 120 proof. 122 proof. 122 proof. Damn. I don't know how much, but I don't know what's in there. I don't know how much you paid for it. I don't know how much retail. Like I'm a poor person, so it's hard for me to say like what it's worth. That's better than anything I own, I think. I'm gonna say oh man. What's a $200 bottle? I don't even know. Like my range doesn't go over like 100 the most expensive bottle I own is $120. I just burped. Ugh, yeah. $130 Bardstown Bourbon Company Discovery Series. I think this is older and better. What are you? Hey, ADHD gents and ladies, how's Matt doing with Cline samples? Probably very, very poor. This is going to be interesting. This reveal is going to be pretty something special. What is that? It's not 100. It's maybe it's lower than 122 proof. 100 and oh man, 116 proof. I'll say 116. 12 years. That's got to be I don't know anything that's like that's got to be a $200 bottle. I'm gonna say $200 on the price of that. Now, what do I like better, yellow dot or blue dot? Which is I'm just trying to knock down Edward Cummings with a super chat. Just coming in, going to have to watch tomorrow, celebrating my oldest 14th B-Day. What should I pour? Whatever you want, dude. Whatever you feel like friggin'. Tim Evans says, Prisoner Series. I don't think he has a Bardstown Prisoner Series. He definitely doesn't have a Kentucky Owl. Unless he got a Kentucky Owl and never told me. Wow, what the heck? Whoa. Where'd I go wrong here? I totally screwed these up bad. I got the blue dot and the blue confused. Blue dot. And then blue. I'm glad I saw that because I just took a drink of the blue dot and I was like, that's not 116 proof. No, that was like a 90 proof. Okay, now I'm going to try the yellow dot. Yellow dot's way hotter. I'm changing my proof on the yellow dot. I'm moving that up. And then I think that this is weird. I gotta see if I like the green better than the yellow dot. All right. Figuring it out. We're figuring it out. Okay, now why does that taste young now? Damn. All right. My palate is toast. I think my palate is shot. I don't think I did very well. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow. Double ow. Triple ow. I don't think I did very well at all. Don't feel very good about this. Oh, by the way, before I forget, the huge channel news that I was talking about is the bottle of Beagle Rare, if you are familiar with it, will be returned home tomorrow. I am scheduled by the old courier to receive that bottle tomorrow from Dixon Dedman. So Dixon finished up Beagle Rare, and he had an arrangement to have it delivered to me tomorrow. So the Beagle's home, bitches! Woo! Woo! I can't wait. I cannot wait to open that box. I'm going to film myself opening that box. It's going to be friggin' I cannot wait. Oh, to have the Beagle back in my hand is going to be glorious. I'm going to open that bottle, or the box, pull that bottle out, and just stare at it. Because it's been almost a year since I had it in my hands last. And then we're going to go from there. I'm going to send out samples to the other channels who've had it before of the finished product. And then we're setting up a live stream where we're going to do the auction for the Beagle Rare bottle. The Beagle Rare. So it's on its way home. The Beagle's going to land home, baby. Super excited. Honest Charlie says, hour and a half late. We're just getting started, pretty much. Pretty much just getting started. $5 super chat from Thrasher says, here's the Beagle Rare. Can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it either. I am so friggin' Dixon sent me a message on Instagram and he was like, hey, I screwed something up, blah, blah, blah. He wrote me a letter, I guess. It's in the box with the Beagle Rare. And I was like, dude, as long as it gets here in one piece, and if we can raise a single dollar for a sick kid through auctioning it, through the auction, like the old, because we're going to do the St. Jude Children's Hospital, as our charitable people, I guess. I don't know what the hell you call it. I've had 7,000 drinks tonight. The charity auction will be for, the St. Jude Children's Hospital. And I was like, if the bottle gets back to me in one piece and we get to raise a single dollar for a sick kid, it's a success. Like, I don't care at all about like who screwed what up, who dropped the ball on what. If you goof something up, like we're the people involved in the Beagle Rare project, we're all a bunch of idiots just goofing stuff up. So I'm just happy that it made it back. So we're going to plan a live stream. It's going to be a big collaboration live stream between myself and then like the Junkies and Bourbon Sane and Mash and Drum and, all the people, Bourbon Blind, Whiskey Dick, freaking It's Bourbon Night if they want to do it. All these channels that were involved with it. We're going to plan a gigantic collaboration live stream and then we're going to auction that bitch off, man. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Tim Evans says the old owl is a legend. He sure is. Let's figure out what the hell is in these glasses. 76 people in the chat. High five to all of you. Bingo. It's a tiny little hand, but it's a nice high five. Pow. All right, let's see. Here's an envelope. I feel like this is going to go very badly, and I will come out of this feeling like a moron. $5 super chat from Ever Cummings. Cheers to Beagle returning home. The Beagle has landed. Almost. Tomorrow. Fingers crossed it gets here in one piece. You just never know. You just never know what's going to happen. Bourbon says, yes, we are, and it was awesome and so much fun. Dude, Chris, I can't wait to taste the final product. Oh, I know the final proof on it. Let's hear some guesses in the chat. What do you think the final proof on the Beagle Rare is? The proof on the final bottle. What do you guys think it is? Let's hear it. Yellow dot is oh wow. Holy shit. Wait. Yellow. You got guesses of 106, 116, 113, 109, 100, 112, 118, 117, 111, 130, 115, 108. Andrew Buchanan says 110 on the Beagle. Nick Foles, 123 proof. Dixon says what he added. Christopher David, 112, 113.6, 126, 121. None of you are right yet. The final proof on the Beagle bottle was 107 proof and some change. Like 107.6, I think, is what he said it was. 107 proof, which is it's in a good category. Schneider says 666. You're a little off. Pretty close, though. All right. In last place was Yellow Dot, which is Belly Shirt Sean. And Belly Shirt Sean, I said, is yellow. I said was a 2-year-old $30 110 proof whiskey. It is 121 proof, no age statement, $100 Traverse City whiskey, port barrel finish, barrel proof. Distillery only release. Is this a bourbon? That makes sense. $121 proof. Wow. Yeah, I can see that, I guess. Oh. Hold on. Let's see. Cline. Give me a second. I gotta. Cline wants to come on. I'll bring freaking Cline on. I don't get a port finish on that at all. Maybe a little bit. How do I bring Cline on? Let's bring Cline on. Let's bring the Cline on. I will invite, copy to clipboard. I will send to compose. Okay, this doesn't work. Hold on, Cline. I got you, buddy. I got you so hard. StreamYard. Invite a guest. Copy to clipboard. I feel like a professional at this already. Let's see. Bibbidi blibbidi. Got a message from YouTube telling me I suck. Oh boy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh shit. Are you sure? Final answer. Oh my god. All right. Since you're all here with me, I gotta say. At 10:37, Cline says, "Bring me on." At 10:41, Cline says, "Show the key." At 10:42, he says, "Yep, port finish." And then at 10:42, also, as I'm trying to send him the link to be on, he says, "I don't want to come on." So at 10:37, he says, "Bring me on." And at 10:42, he says, "I don't want to come on." So that's what I was doing. Sorry for that. That's so funny. Oh gosh. All right, so that's a port barrel. I'm wondering now if these are all Traverse City whiskey products. I don't know. That was this one. That was the old Belly Shirt Sean. In second from last place was Red Label, which was Blonde Dan. Now, Blonde Dan is a red, and I said it was a 3-year, $80, 112 proof. It's got some weirdness to it. Cline says, "I don't care for you." Cline, I wanted you to come on because you said you wanted to come on. And then when I tried to get you on, you said you didn't want to come on, even though it was only 5 minutes after you said you wanted to come on. Come on. Oh, okay. I'm not a huge fan of this. This red one tastes like maple syrup. A maple syrup, yuck. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Whatever it is, I don't like it. And it's Blonde Dan. And here it is. Blonde. I'm trying not to look at the rest of the key. I'm trying to only look at here. Holy shit. Good grief. Blonde Dan is a Garrison Brothers. 115 proof. What did I say? I said 112 proof. That's pretty good. 5 year. I said 3 year because I thought it was a Texas whiskey. $200? Are you kidding? $200? $200. Oh, holy smokes. 200? You spent 200 on that? That's a lot of money. Garrison Brothers, Belle Maria. I think somebody actually called that out, maybe. I think somebody might have said that was that Belle Maria. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. $200 for a 5-year whiskey. $200 for a 5-year whiskey is crazy to me. That's why, because it's Garrison Brothers. That's Texas, I think. That's why it's so dark, but it tasted so young. I haven't spent $200 on my dental health in the last 3 years. Was it Dan that said the Belle Maria? Yeah, could have been. All right, the green dot was up next. The green dot was the Snuggy Sean, and I had a hard time saying whether I liked Snuggy Sean over the yellow dot. But I'm almost out of. We're just gonna go in this order. So I thought that green was a 16-year, $120 90 proof whiskey. And by the way, whatever's in green is very, very good. I would, if I had a bottle of this green stuff, why did I put it in 4th place? Forgive me. Maybe it should have been higher. I don't know. Because I really, really enjoy whatever this is. So if I guess from here on out, I really, really like them. So green is Snuggy Sean. And Snuggy Sean is not on there. Where the hell did the other one go? Oh, over here. I found it. Snuggy Sean is Jim Beam Distiller's masterpiece. I really like this a lot. I said it's 100 proof, and I said 90 proof. It's finished in sherry casks. Okay, that's different. There's no age statement, but it's $200. And I said $120. I don't know what whiskeys cost when they're above $100. My comfort zone is like a 60 to, or like a 30 to $80 whiskey is where I feel comfortable. That's my comfort zone. This is a Jim Beam Distiller's masterpiece. It's a really good. There's no age statement on it, but that's got to be an old whiskey. That tastes old. To me, anyway, it tastes like a nice aged whiskey. Like a fantastic aged, delicious whiskey. To me anyway. Let's see. I'm looking to see if I have to do a face pour. And so far, the answer is I don't know. Analytics, still a no. Stream settings. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Manage. The stream can be accessed again. Cancel. Viewer activity. Is that where I'm supposed to be looking? I don't know. I thought there was oh yeah. Chat revenue, yeah. So I guess I have to do a face pour of the old Evan Williams. Because we're at $134 chat revenue before YouTube's cut. Didn't know that was the case. So yeah, that happened. That's going to happen. So after the Jim Beam Master blibbity blah, blobbity blah, we are going to the yellow dot. Yellow dot, I said, which is Slammered Sean. Slammered Sean, I said is an 8-year 100 proof, 8-year 122 proof $100 whiskey. I don't know. These are getting out of hand and out of control. Yellow dot is Slammered Sean. Here it is. Here's Slammered Sean. I haven't even looked yet to see what it is. Oh, I dropped it. Ow. I'm dropping everything like a moron. Please forgive me and my sunburn and my gigantic, bruised, cracked, destroyed ribs. Yellow dot, I said, was... So Yellow dot was J. Henry and Sons, 119.8 proof. I said 122 proof. So I was 2.2 proof off. I'm pretty amazing. Blibbity blah. Bourbon Junkie says, holy shit, nailed that Garrison. He said young and oak, which makes you think Texas, and then said really sweet, which is bourbon candy. Nailed it. So do I get Dan, for clarification, do I get points for having good notes? Or do you get points for using my notes and turning it into the right answer? I just need to know if I get some sort of pat on the old fat back. So J. Henry and Sons, which I put above the old masterpiece, I said 122, and it was 119.8 proof. I said 8-year. It is a 7-year. I'm pretty good about that one. And I said $100, and it's $120. I'd say I did pretty well on the J. Henry and Sons. I did pretty well. I did pretty good. I did pretty good on that one. I did pretty good. I can't lie. I did pretty good. Yeah, and then Bourbon Junkie says, I only get whiskeys when I'm not drinking, apparently. Or when someone so smart is just giving you the proper notes, which is me giving you the proper notes. 77 people still in chat. Thanks so much. I appreciate all of you so much. Let's see. In second place was Blue Dot. And in first place was Blue. Second place is Blue Dot, which is face pouring, no motor skills, stroked out Daniel Shook, pouring Elijah Craig 18 into his eyeballs. Bitter Steel, $5 super chat says, hey Matt, just hopped on. What's going on here? Cline sent me a flight of 6 different samples. I've gone through all 6 of them a few times. I'm pretty drunk. And then I'm down to the top 2. My top 2 is where we're at right now. So that's where we're at right now. Blah, buddy, blah. Long story short, we're going to find out what the top 2 are. And that's what's up. Dan says, Matt is trying really hard to say what the whiskeys in the blind were. Dude, Dan says, Matt is trying really hard to say what the whiskeys in the blind were. That is the most accurate thing anybody has ever said. Maybe ever ever. That J. Henry is good stuff. It's fantastic. Oh, okay. Blue Dot. Blue Dot is stroked out, Dan. I got to taste it again. I said Blue Dot was 18 years. Oh, that's really old. 90 proof, $140. This isn't. Oh, it's so good. That's good. Blue Dot. Where's Blue Dot? I gotta find stroked out Dan. Here we are. So we were right. It's funny because the Elijah Craig face pour, 18-year face pour Dan is actually. Wow, okay. So in the picture, Dan is pouring an 18-year Elijah Craig on his face. I've had two different Elijah Craig 18 years. One of them was very good. The other one I did not like at all. This one was phenomenal. Very, very good. I loved it a lot. Did I think that he was actually going to put Elijah Craig 18 in his glass? No, not really. But he did. And so I didn't think it was Elijah Craig 18. I went off of what I thought it tasted like because I need to give myself some credit here. I said Blue Dot was 18 years old. Of course, it's 18. I said 90 proof, and it is 90 proof. And I didn't even know that Elijah Craig 18 was 90. I didn't know that Elijah Craig 18 was 90 proof because I don't have a bottle of it. I've never seen a bottle of it. I said $140, and I guess it's $130. So from the looks of it, it looks like I guessed what it was, that it was Elijah Craig 18. And I kind of did, but I also kind of used all my smarts and instincts to figure out how awesome I am. Trevor Pritchard says, Drunk Matt Schmammered, Sean and Drunk Dan. Now that's a show. Oh, man. My ribs hurt so bad that I can't even laugh at that. That leaves first place. First place is here. And this isn't first place by a lot. I like this a lot. This is whatever this is very good. And if I don't care if this is nothing, if this is like a really shitty whiskey, it's still like it's my favorite. I don't care. I don't care. Good grief, that's good. Matt Drunk reads as fast as in place whiskey. And what the hell? Matt Drunk reads as fast as in place whiskey in a whiskey war. That makes no sense. If you're making fun of how fast I read, it's because of what you wrote is hard to read. Son of a damn it. Matt Drunk reads as fast as in place whiskey in a whiskey war. Oh. No clue. What did you mean? Still no idea. He retracted it because he did not make any. Did Dan go from not drinking with the last 20 hours to being just slammered? Who's to say? All right. My favorite was Blue, which is Dan Exotic. Oh, Matt Drunk reads as fast as I place whiskey in a whiskey war. Now I get it. That makes sense. I'm pretty slow at that game too. The winner of the war was I said 12-year, $200, 116 proof. And it is here it is. Dan Exotic. Okay, I haven't looked yet. Still haven't looked. And Eric Hetzler is correct. On my Patreon page, he said Dan Exotic will be the winner. And he called it 12 hours ago, completely blind. Eric Hetzler is so smart. So smart. Here we go. Okay. And somebody else was right too. This was the 2019 Angel's Envy Cask Strength finished in port wine barrels. So Angel's Envy Cask Strength was the winner. And it is no age statement. That sucks because I guessed the age and I was right because I'm totally smart. I said 116 proof. It's 122 proof. Do you know what sucks big balls? I crossed out 122 proof. I did. I said 122 proof. I crossed it out and I put 116 proof. Like an idiot. But I nailed it at first until I changed my mind and went lower. I said $200 and it actually cost $200. That's different. So I guess shit. In my order from least favorite to favorite. Let's figure it out. Blibbity blibbity. Blobbity blobbity. Okay. This was my order. This was my order. This is prime ADHD whiskey time during the reveal. Because during the reveal, I just drank 6 whiskeys after I drank 7,000 whiskeys. And it's just time for me to be done, but I'm not done because I need to do the most important part. And the most important part is the hardest part sometimes. Oh, my ribs. Okay. In last place was Traverse City Whiskey Port Barrel Finish Barrel Proof. Yucky, yucky, you sucky. In 5th place was Garrison Brothers Diarrhea, 115 proof. In 4th place was Jim Beam Distiller's Masterpiece. In 3rd place was J. Henry and Sons Cask Strength. In 2nd place was Elijah Craig 18. And in 1st place was Angel's Envy Cask Strength 2019. I'm hurting. Hurting pretty bad, they would say. I'm making a stack of challenge coins that hopefully I sold tonight. Hopefully I sold a whole stack of challenge coins. And if I didn't, then what the fudge is up with that? This is yucky. I don't like finishing that, but I did it. Well, okay, wait a minute. I gotta talk. Okay. Nope. I gotta talk about something. And it's way over there. Nope. I'm about to go off. So people are going to hear what I have to say. Cline, you're in chat. I just threw the paper over there, and I literally, I'm sorry, but I actually cannot get up to get it because I'm in so like when I get up out of this chair, it's going to take me a minute because I'm hurting a lot. So, how much did that Traverse City Port Finish cost? Because that's garbage, and I'm sorry to say it, but they should not charge that much money for that. At all. Ever. Back here. Look behind me. Starting from here. All the way over. There are 4 whiskeys behind me that cost more than $100. And all of them are 1 million times better than Traverse City Port Finish. And it's not even like I'm getting upset. Here we go. Oh boy, my face is turning red because I'm mad. Let's say a new whiskey drinker walks into a store. They walk up to the whiskey shelf, the American whiskey shelf, and they say, blibbity blibbity, blobbity blobbity, blibbity blue. What should I buy? What should I buy? And they see a bottle of $100 whiskey. And they're like, $100? That should be good. That should be good. That should be decent. And then they pick it up. And it's Traverse City port barrel finished, barrel proof bullshit. And they bring it home and they take the little tax stamp off, and they pop the cork, and they say, bullshit. Then they pour it into a glass. Blibbity, 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 and they taste it. They're like, what the mother is this? I don't like whiskey, Sam I am. I will not drink it on a boat. I will not drink it in a coat. I will not drink it in Corolla. I will not drink it with something that rhymes with Corolla. I despise Evan Williams Bottled and Bond so much. I do not like it. I don't like Evan Williams Bottled and Bond at all. I think it's garbage. I think it is overrated, and I think it is overpriced at $4 or whatever it costs. But Evan Williams Bottled and Bond at 7 cents or however much it costs is 1,000 times better than this craft distilled whiskey from Traverse City Whiskey Company. Hold on a second. It's COVID. It's COVID era. America. I must. You double dare me? I think. I bet the hand sanitizer is better than their port finish. You double dare me? You tripled up. I bet you it is. I bet you the Traverse City hand sanitizer could possibly be as good as their port finish whiskey. But that is what pisses me off. That is what pisses me off about craft whiskey. They are priced very high. And 9 times out of 10, what you buy is not nearly as good as what's on the shelf down at the bottom. Sorry, I had to say it. Somebody put me in a chokehold and put me out of my misery. We're 2 hours and 8 minutes deep, and I'm just getting started. Bourbon says, don't drink it. It's not whiskey. I know. Don't like the Garrison Brothers either. $200? $200 that Garrison Brothers? Brother, what the? Nope, and nope. Oh. You just sent me a letter and something called an envelope. Not gonna drink. Oh, yuck. All right. I gotta say, Cline, you sent me a pretty cool flight. That was a cool flight. That was fun. I have a challenge for you, Cline. Michael Cline, are you still there? Give me a thumbs up if you're still there. Give me a thumbs up, Cline. Or 2. Give me 2 thumbs up. I don't care. Give me 7 thumbs up. I need you to know that Cline is still out there functioning. He's dead. Cline dead. Cline dead for show. 100 to 200, don't remember. He was drunk. Yeah, probably. Oh, Cline gave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 thumbs up. All right. I have 4 blind whiskeys ready to rock, ready to go for you. And I'm going to send 2 more of them. Now, what I need from you is for you to start your own channel. And I want you to do the same thing I did tonight with those 6 blind samples. On the first live stream of Michael Cline drinking blind whiskeys, prime time, coast to coast, Michael Cline, blind. When you receive my 6 samples, that's what you got to do with them. And that is my challenge to you. Start your own channel and do it. Do it. Do it. He says nope. There's got to be more than nope. I literally just challenged you to do it, and you said nope. You can't say nope. I challenge you, and okay, you know what? Here we go. Hey, Cline, are you still next to your wife? I challenge Carrie to do it. Hey, Carrie, you do it. Show Michael how to start a bourbon channel. Show him how to have ovaries the size of testicles and do it. Because Cline doesn't have testicles, apparently. Apparently. It is a call out. A call out from down to our... I'm just telling, do it. Bacardi and Cola, do it. And then Bourbon says, I will also send a blind sample pack. If you don't do it, your name isn't Michael Cline. Carrie says nope. What is that? Okay. What's your dog's name? The big mastiff. Let me guess. Vagina? Tell Vagina to do it. I bet you Vagina, the giant mastiff, will do it for free. Jeez. I don't know. This is dumb. I thought the call out might work, but apparently it didn't. Apparently it didn't work. Do it. Look at this. Oh, his name is Nero? Oh, well. Nero. Pretty close to Vagina, not quite. If Cline does a stream, I'll send a blind too. Cline, okay. You should start a channel that isn't even... Don't make videos. Don't make videos. Just do live streams and make $1 jillion. People will send you free whiskey. You can save your whiskey for me when I come over, and then you just do them live and blind and nail them all correctly because you are a genius. Just saying. Plus, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I said if we broke $100 in super chats tonight, I would do a Daniel Shook face pour of Evan Williams Bottle and Bond on my face. So we did that. We broke 100. I didn't think we would. I guess we're doing it before we sign off. Before we sign off, I guess we have to do it. I love Matt, but this phase of the live stream might be goof with a second person, a guest like Cline or a bourbon junkie. That says David. That's great advice coming from David 314-159-265 358979. Total goody good advice. I just got a text message, probably from my wife, telling me to wrap it up. And it is from my wife saying, time to wrap it up. That's it. And we're done. So what I will say is, thanks to everybody for coming on. Thanks for being fantastic and wonderful. I am going to do a little bit of a face pour and end it now. Anybody wants to send in any final super chats for me to dump this shit on my face, do it. If not, I understand. Here we go. I gotta find it. A deal's a deal. There it is. My wife told me it's time to be done, and she's right. Totally right. But I did promise I would do a face pour first. Gotta go second layer here. Dan, I'm totally fine. She's not saving my life. I am totally fine. But the shirt will be washed tonight, tomorrow morning. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. And like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but I just got a new text message. Could this... I'm guessing this is from my wife saying, don't do it. Oh no, it's from Cline. Cline sent me a picture of him and his dog. This is the best bottle in bond on earth. It is very good. Everybody should buy it because it is so good. That is a lie. It is the worst. Ow. Oh. I dumped it over my head and it went in my eyes. It's pretty good. Don't do that ever. It's a bad idea. All right, that was fun. We did. Okay. Totally done now. Shook, how did you take the Elijah Craig 18 to the eyeball so good? You took it pretty good. You took her pretty good, eh? That's it. That's all we're doing. We're done. My name is Matt, ADHD Whiskey, blah, 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 blah. Great method there. Poor execution with eyes open. Yeah, it went right in the eyeballs the entire time. I don't know how Dan did that with the bottle. It hit him in the head. Any better filtered through your hair? Not really. Maybe a little conditioned, possibly. Who knows? It's like a bourbon baptism. That's true. All right, I'm getting off of here. Thanks everybody for coming on. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being my best friends. Next week, the Bourbon Junkies Whiskey Wheel will grace this stage, and we're going to have so much fun. It's going to be a blast. We're going to rock it out. We're going to spin it. Brrr. We're going to shoot. I don't know. It's going to be good. We're going to have a fun time. That's all I have to say. My name is Matt, ADHD Whiskey. He head in the clouds, mind on the whiskey shower. Have a great night. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there for 2.5 hours. America.